Hey everybody, this is Leigh with teachingacademia.com, and I'm all about giving you the tools you need to navigate academia and make your best impact. So today I want to talk to you about a question that came up in a conversation I was having with a friend recently about dealing with challenging emails, okay? And I'm sure you've all experienced this, unfortunately, a couple times in your career. Hopefully you don't experience this too much. So here's the deal when I say challenging emails. So sometimes somebody writes to you and they have a problem, right? They're frustrated, they're angry, they're upset. They might be frustrated, angry, upset at you directly, but not necessarily, right? They might just be frustrated, angry, and upset with something else. And for some reason, they're bringing you into that context, all right? So you get this email and you might have an emotional reaction to it. We're not going to talk too much about that in this video, but let's say you get the email, you write a very well put, very well thought out response, and you send it back. And almost immediately, right? Like in less than 30 minutes, sometimes even 5-10 minutes later, that person responds immediately again and is still angry, still upset, right? They're really just kind of spinning their wheels, right? So what you said, as great as it might have been, and I've been in this situation before, what you've said didn't really, for them, help solve the problem, but it just sort of allowed them to sort of emotionally kind of keep spiraling out into this negative place, all right? Now, and there are people that are like that. And so if you respond to that email, then 5, 10, 15 minutes later, you're getting another one back. And now you're further down that, that bad trajectory, right? You're following that path. So what I have found is, once I'm sort of aware that, let's just say, I'm gonna just say, let's say I have a fictitious friend or a fictitious colleague named Susan. And let's just say I know that Susan, when she gets worked up and upset about something, be it at me or somebody else, that I'm going to get this kind of really like ranty, yelly kind of email from her. And if I respond, she's going to respond very quickly. And if I respond again, right, it's going to go on all day and nothing's going to get better. But what I learned is this, all right? When Susan sends me an email and it's all ranty and whatever it is, right? She's angry, she's upset. I write back sometime that day, right? Let's say I write back, I read it and I go, oh, okay, well, I see what the problem is. I'm going to respond to this and I'm going to give her some solutions or, an explanation so that she can understand what's going on here. So I do that, okay? And then 10 minutes later, without fail, I'm getting, another ranty, angry email that's kicked up a notch. I don't respond to that day. And I don't even leave it in my inbox. I make a special folder called For Tomorrow. And I take Susan's second email and I move it into that folder. And Susan could send me 15 other emails that day, all right? I'm not responding to them. I'm just going to put them all in that folder. You know these people too, right? They just kind of keep emailing, but it's not really accomplishing anything. It's more of some kind of angry, frustrated, emotional venting that they're dumping on you. And if you let yourself get into that, it's going to mess up your day, okay? And you don't need to get involved in that. So I respond to the first email with solutions, explanation, whatever is required. I get that second one where it's, she's taking it up a notch. I put it in my folder. I come back to it 24 hours later. So Monday morning, I get this email from Susan, get the second email. Tuesday morning, I will answer the second email, okay? And usually what I have found is when I wait that 24 hours, she's calmed down, right? This person has calmed down, okay? And I'm saying she, because now that I think about it, anytime this has happened to me, it's always been with a female. I don't know why that is, but that's my experience in life. So she's calmed down. I can write the email. I can say what I need to say and it gets heard. All right. I still write back on Monday on day one if I have time to do so because I feel like professionally I should. All right. But if she's going to keep going down this emotional negative path, I'm not going to respond to that. And then the next day I will respond again, right? So if Susan on Monday sends me 10 ranty, raving emails, she's getting one response. And all the rest are going in that folder called For Tomorrow. And then on Tuesday, I'm going to answer the next one. Okay. And usually I don't have to answer all the ones that have been dumped on me, because usually by then she's calmed down. We can actually have a discussion. She's in a place where she can listen to me. All right. Now, I think this is really important, because if you let yourself get sucked into this, it's going to disrupt your research. It can disrupt your teaching. It can disrupt your whole day. And you don't want, right? You don't want to give that, you don't want to allow somebody to disrupt your whole day like that, unless it's something very serious that needs attention. I'm not talking about very serious issues that need attention. I'm talking about people that you work with that might try to, they get worked up, they stir the pot a little bit. You probably know people like that. So just put the brakes on it. Give a simple professional response. And then if you continue to get those emails, put the brakes on it. Put it in a folder so you don't see it, right? You don't want to open your email and see that thing sitting there, because that can be irritating. So just file it away, come back the next day.